Hello everyone, and welcome back to Subnautica. Once again, I can't resist playing again already. Oh good, these have stayed. I did take... Okay. Some of them have stayed. I'm glad I took screenshots. I do love the fact that you can plan stuff out, and it doesn't require the materials. Yeah, this is cool. I call this origin base because it's at the world origin at 00. You can see I've got a power beam coming in from over here. It comes from all the way over here. The range, honestly, on connectors is ridiculous. We've got two solars here, and then this zooms off over here through this, all the way over here. I did do a temporary scan room to try and find a nearer one, but sadly not. So as you can see, I've got a thermal plant down there. It's getting 60 something, I think. So that's my sort of baseline, that sort of base backup power. Solar during the day, obviously, and then the thermal. I'm going to use a bioreactor, I think, but I've got that as a foundation for power, so that I should never completely run out easily. I've also, speaking of power, I've also done, as I said I would, all the ion batteries and everything in my equipment. I also did a thermo blade because why not? I'm not sure whether it does more damage than the basic knife. It used to be that it did less, I think, and there was a hardened knife that did more and had better durability, but then they took durability out, so now we only have the thermo blade, and yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's stayed, and that's stayed, that's good. But some of the pieces are missing from the exterior design. Now I had planned this out with glass corridors, but I think I'll go with standard titanium ones first. Just so that... Oh yeah, this is me on shrooms. I managed to delete those, as you can see. I placed another... Well, I placed this one in, and it deleted the mushrooms. They're not there. If I take this away, they're not there, which is good. But yeah, I just need to pick up a bunch of titanium and get on with this, really, don't I? I also need to turn your lights off. They can stay on. You've got enough power. And you recharge with solar, so it's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
Let's just
online.
grab a bunch of titanium. Now the reason I'm not going to do grass corridors, they would be interesting. I can put the grass panels on the walls, I suppose. The living walls, the whatever they're called, wall planters or something now. Actually, I should probably do the foundations first, otherwise this thing will start imploding. The reason I want to hold on to my, well, I say my glass, my quartz, initially is because I'm going to be building 27 alien containments. So it's like, might need to hold back some glass to make sure I've got enough for that. I'm not sure how I'm going to conduct this episode, whether I'll do like loads of cuts and stuff. I don't want to do more than just building, but the building is going to be like one of the main focuses, so I don't know. Okay, that's 4 foundations in. It's a shame I can't centre them perfectly on this base, although to be fair I won't be able to anyway because this is here. Still. It's not bad, it gives me somewhere I can put some grow beds. So let's queue that and do a basic eye compartment to begin with. And then plan out my moon pool to go on the end. Good. And then I wanted the scanner room out the back here, I think. Let me check my screenshots. Yep. So scanner room there. And then another multi-purpose room on the top here. And another multi-purpose room on the top there, which I haven't got enough titanium for. And then I start building out that way until I can come back down. So this is how the plan's coming together, right? The sort of main part of the base is going to be here, and then over there I'm going to do a ton of multi-purpose rooms. Thing is, it's not going to be 27 of them because I don't want to stack the alien containments on top of each other, so I'm going to have to stagger them. So it's going to, well, I'll show you when I get to it, I guess. So I just need to pick up loads of titanium. Let's talk about the time-lapse last episode. That was fun. The song I used for it, the music, Euphoric, I've been holding on to since August 2015. If you've been around my channel long enough to know about Arbitrary Audio Surf, I did one on it back then, just precisely so I'd hold on to it and remember I had that track to hand. And I was saving it up for something epic, probably in Minecraft, and I'm just like, I'm never actually going to get around to using it. So I decided to use it for Subnautica because, why not? Subnautica's a game I love a great deal. And it worked out nicely because the amount I spent the time-lapse up, I don't think I could have spent it up much more without it becoming an incomprehensible blur. So it worked out around the right length. You'll notice when I put components above water it doesn't change the integrity, which is a really nice touch. And then multi-purpose room. This is going to be so expensive on titanium. Wow. Now can I put these right next to each other and they join together? Yes. So let's see, 27. This is going to be 6 multi-purpose rooms tall. The reason for that is because 27 in a 3x3, 9 multi-purpose rooms in a 3x3 arrangement. On each alternate floor I can do 5 alien containments and then 4 alien containments. So it will... Are you not going to put any legs down? Okay. Wow, that used up my titanium precisely. It'll be 5 and then 4, which means I do 9 every 2 floors, and I need 3 9s, so I need 6 floors. Basically. It's fairly straightforward bit of maths. But the amount of glass I'm going to need is insane. It's something like 5 glass for an alien containment, I think. This is going to look ridiculous. I don't think I've ever built a base as big as this is going to be, and this isn't even like the biggest base people make. People make massive ones. But yeah, I'm just going to get on with this 3x3 thing. And I'll see you when I've done that. Hello, people. I've completely run out of titanium. Completely. I have no titanium left at all. And I don't think this is even halfway done. Wow. This is only 5 tall. I still need to put 1 more on the top of each of these as well. I had to shift it over by 1. So rather than that being the middle, it's the edge because of this bit of land here. But wow. I need to switch my scanner room on. I should get the upgrades and put them in. And then I will search for metal salvage. I've got a lot of collecting to do. Don't get me wrong, I think this looks pretty cool in a weird and ridiculous sort of way. But let me just show you how long this takes to do anything. Right? Because the more you build, the more it slows down. And I'm now at the stage where... Let me just show you what happens if I try and add or remove any part of this base. Watch. And there's the lag. Hands off the keyboard. Yeah, I get that every single time I go over the threshold of a component being completely built. And I clicked. And we're done. It varies a little bit back and forth. I've still got, let's see, 10 more ladders to put in this thing. Over there and over there. kind of reconsidering, to be honest, whether I really want to do the 27 completely separate alien containments. I might just do 9 that are 3 tall, because that build lag is ridiculous. Also, I had to get so much titanium for this. There's still loads of metal out there. It's not difficult to get, it's just tedious. But the building lag is ridiculous, honestly. So I might tear these down and just do 3 tall and 9 of them. I might also I wonder if it affects the building speed if you disconnect it. Also, I think there's a leg limit because, like, the lengths of these legs on the moon pool have changed as the number of legs over here has changed. So I think there's like a sort of leg quota. What happens if I disconnect this? Is it just the number of components in the world, or is it the number of components in any one base? I think there's a chance it's the latter. Okay, that's still slow. What about this one? Okay, I don't think that really helped. So I'm going to have to think on this a little bit. Make up my mind what I want to do. I'm probably just going to tear it down and have 9 3 talls, because the building lag is insane. I've got loads to build into this base yet. All the amenities and the storage and stuff, and I don't want to take forever over that. Oh, I have been busy since the last clip. I don't know exactly how much. I'm estimating about 4 hours of work put into this since the last thing you saw. Also, have you noticed this bug? I hadn't noticed this bug. I only know about this bug because Robin mentioned it. If you have the beacon turned off for the life pod, you get that. So you have to turn it on and off again. On fixes its position, then off gets rid of it. I'm still not sure about this. I still might change this entirely. Reduce it down to 9 2 talls, because it's better than it was, but there's still quite a lot of... Well, let's see how much there is. So that's better, but it's still quite a bit of lag. The good thing is... Oh, all the legs are in. The good thing is that building inside the base, apart from stuff that affects the walls of the base, like the water filter, the water filtration machine, aside from that, you can build stuff and tear it down quickly inside the base. So putting all this in, I've got marble melons, I've got chargers, I've got the water machine, and I put all of these in. Took a while to position them, they're still not perfect. That's the worst one for not being quite aligned. That's not great. That's pretty bad actually. But you can't really see that from the floor, so it'll do. So this is the storage, this is the workroom. The fabricator's there because it can't fit on any of the walls. I could put it on that wall, I guess, if I wanted to. But I've got titanium in those two, quartz in these two, copper, lead, silver, gold. Didn't start sorting any further. So up to, let's put that away, up to here, the lockers are just ding, water's ready. The lockers are just full of stuff, mostly haphazard at the moment. So I'll sort those later. I mean, it took a long time just to pull all that out, but everything... You've switched your lights back on, can you not? Oh, the number of stalkers that have been coming for my cameras. They come from miles away just to mess with my cameras. So I bunged all my cameras down here. They are all still here. Good. Yeah, I've had to knife quite a few stalkers. 3, I think? At least 2. But this is now back to how it was previously. Man, I turn the lights off, I shut all the doors, and then you do this. You just make it look like I left everything on. I didn't. This is just back to how it was. I haven't left anything in the prawn, have I? I don't think so. No. And these are all empty. So, yeah. Cyclops is kind of not going to be used at the moment. I don't really have a reason to. Something kept bumping into it while I was working in there. I have no idea what. Sounded like stuff was bashing into it, but there was never anything when I looked. Anyway, yeah, so I may still tear these down. I might detach them completely and move them lower, so we haven't got stupidly long legs. I don't know, but I'll show you what I've got in there at the moment, because it's partially complete. I am quite... Well, I'm not that low on quartz. I've picked plenty back up by deconstructing the other lockers and stuff. But, so this is the storage and the main workroom. This is food and sort of supplementary workroom with the chargers and stuff. That's the passageway through there. It's a water level, so we get sloshing. And then upstairs will be the bedroom. But I've put in 3 layers here so that I can go up and down. And then I started putting in all the alien containments on the bottom. So I've got 6 of them in over there. I haven't got all the ones there or there. As I say, I may tear all this down and move it again. Maybe. I'm also going to put lockers in on the walls of these rooms, wherever they end up, to store backups. Because when an alien containment reaches the 10 creature cap, or 20 if you've got 2 stacked, 30 if you've got 3 stacked, and so on, an extra 10 for everyone in the stack, excess creatures will start dying. And I'm like, is there a chance that it'll kill off all of one species that I put in there, because I'm going to have to mix them if I don't have 27 separate containments? So I'll put like at least 2 specimens of each species in a locker. That's the plan. But that's enough. That's enough with my base. You haven't seen me doing most of what I've done with my base, but you've seen what I've done with my base, if that makes sense. I haven't left anything in you, have I? No. Oh yeah, I was about to say, I've decided on a fitting punishment for every single fish that has the audacity to clip into my base from the outside. Bye. This is all reinforced. I probably don't need the reinforcement given the foundations, but meh. It makes it look more industrial for the bioreactor room. Right, so I've now got about 20 minutes of recorded footage, I believe. So what shall I do for the rest of the episode? Also, I've seen so many eclipses while I've been working. It's unreal. I've got some good pictures. Got some pretty good pictures. Oh, this is quite fun.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Yeah. Let's go and scan. Actually, if I'm going to go and scan stuff, what I need to do is remember my stasis rifle. I'll also bring my propulsion cannon because there's some stuff I want to show you with that. So, first of all, I discovered...
All systems online.
Ow. You're a little bit damaged. You can pull the prawn suit, the sea moth, with the propulsion cannon, and I'm going to let go of it rather than fire it. You know what else you can do with propulsion cannon that's quite fun? Let's find... No, that's an entire boomerang. Where's there a shoulder fish? Come on. This is supposed to work. Seriously? Where's this enter? Have they changed this? Huh, maybe it's changed. Used to be that a shoulder fish like that, the centre of the swarm, the shoal, the school, the whatever the best term for it would be, was a oh, metal. Wow, this is this close to my base and didn't get picked up by my scanner. Really? A shoulder fish was an entity that could be picked up with the propulsion cannon, and you could fire it. And because you fired the centre of it, all the fish in it would then follow, which is hilarious because you fire it off into the sky and you just see all the little fish go woo after it. It's hilarious, but apparently it doesn't work anymore, which is a shame. What? Did I just see a gasopod go spinning off into the distance without me doing anything to it? Was it you? That was weird. There are a lot of gasopods around here. And what the heck are you doing? Get back in your biome. Over here, by the way, you may remember there was a coral tube that was just over on this ridge here, that these writhing weeds were inside. That coral tube went away. I put a foundation here and it deleted the coral tube. I was expecting it to block the foundation, but it didn't. The tube got deleted. And as a result, these mushrooms are just in mid-air. Well, mid-water. As far as they're concerned, they're still planted, which is kind of funny. I actually plan to leave this area as untouched as possible. Like, I'm not going to harvest any of the table coral or anything, or any of the mushrooms. I'm going to do my best to leave it as is. So what do I have left to scan? A Reaper? Of the big boys, of the leviathans. The Reaper, Juvenile Ghost, Adult Ghost. Let's start with the Reaper, shall we? Okay. By the mushroom forest near the Aurora, so somewhere around here. I'm not hearing you. There's life pod 4. Where are you, great long danger noodle? I should be able to hear you by now. I really should be able to hear you by now. This concerns me quite a lot. I hate it when I don't know where the leviathans are. Okay, now I hear you. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay, staying well back. I'm just going to back off a little bit. And a little bit more. Oh, I've already saved. It's fine. Ow. Well, that was rubbish. Come on. Come and get me. Nice juicy little snack over here. Are you serious? Are you not even trying? Good thing I've got tons of shots in this because of the ion battery. Dude, over here. God, I'm going to have to stop for oxygen in a minute. Come on. Okay. That's better. Now stay still. Bye. That was easy. Of course, now I've said something as cocky as that was easy, something's going to go wrong. And the bubble fades. And the bubble fades, and you can move again. And you can move again. I was going to say, you're just going to hang out there? Okay. Let's just move away a little bit more. And read this entry. Fauna, leviathans, Reaper leviathan. Leviathan class species are vast organisms at the top of their respective food chains. This species is a streamlined hunter with highly developed senses. Powerful mandibles, simulated pressure exceeds Seamoth crush resistance. Echolocation, the deep roar emitted by the Reaper at regular intervals is effectively sonar. If you can hear it, the Reaper can see you. Scan specimen 55 meters, circling and attacking from behind. Haha, no it didn't. It tried. Actually, it never tries, it just comes for you. That's a lie. Almost all muscle, very little brain, no sense of morality, just muscle, synapses, and teeth. Motivational note. Congratulations on getting close enough to scan it and living to see the results. Yeah, it's not actually that difficult, really, but thanks anyway. Motivation is motivation, even if I don't really need it. I've decided I'll go for the juvenile first. Hopefully it's actually there this time, because it's going to be the exact same one that was missing before. I think it's night time now anyway, judging by the sky, so I'd rather go for the adult in the daytime when I can see. Okay, I'm using the Lost River cache as a beacon because it's in the segment of the Lost River that is accessed from this blood kelp. And also it's going to guide me to, in theory, where the juvenile ghost is anyway, because it's in the ghost forest. Should be in the ghost forest. If I can't find the ghost of Leviathan in here, I'll find it elsewhere. There's the one in the mountains corridor that's like really... Actually, that's a pretty good one to go for because there won't be anything else chasing after me as well. Seriously, where's the one from here gone? It's just... gone. There's no sign of it. I don't know what the deal with that is. It used to threaten me constantly and then now it's just... gone. Really weird. I can only assume something weird happened to it when it chased me that one time when I went to the cache, because that's the last time I saw it. I don't know if I've got spinefish already. I don't know if I've collected any. I should probably grab some while I'm here, just so I know I have. Hi, come here. Where did you... Swimming into the floor, eh? Sneaky. I've got you in my sights. I also need to pick up magmarangs and red-eye eyes, but I'll need my prawn suit for that. So yeah, let's show you where this passageway is. It's behind the D's... I did this earlier as well. The DZ's research facility. Dizzy's. Yeah, I had no idea this passageway was still in the game. The map I was using of the Lost River, I don't know whether it's an old map that didn't have this on it and this was added, or whether it's a newer map that just for some reason misses this. But this is the mountains corridor, so this leads through to the border of the mountains in the Koosh zone, and is also the second entrance to the inactive lava zone. Over here, and there's Wee Junior Ghosty. But as you can see, there are no river prowlers over here, which is why I'm gonna go for this guy. Still scared. Still pretty scared. But he's right over the entrance to the lava zone. Come on, notice me. Notice me, senpai. Or don't. That's fine. Seriously? I'm right here, dude. Dude! You're just blanking me. I came here especially so you could try and numb my face. Not so that you can numb my face, so you can try and numb my face and fail. That's the plan anyway. Okay, maybe there are some river prowlers here. Yeah, you can scream, but you're not coming for me. Ugh. How am I this close to you and you're not noticing me? Seriously? Dude. Dude. This is rude. There we go. Thank you. Jeez. Uncooperative. Oh god. What is he doing? Ugh, those noises. Nasty. Okay, where did I leave? Where did I leave my... Where's Rickman? Oh, he's over here. Okay, so yeah, that's the path down to the lava zone down there. And the corridor continues off that way and goes to the bulb zone in the mountains. I'm not going to go that way right now. I'm just going to head back this way, away from the pissed off ghost leviathan. And then we can read the entry on it. Once I'm a good distance away. Ghost leviathan juvenile. A large predator has adapted to live in deep waters and dark cave systems, sacking anything and everything in its quest to grow larger. Although they might take a while to notice you, apparently. Soft outer membrane and elongated body enables superior navigation of tight cave environments, displays some similarities to other eel-like predators in the area. However, the ghost leviathan is covered over the electrical prongs on its inner torso with a taut, transparent membrane which delivers superior manoeuvrability. So they're probably related to amp eels. Dire, juvenile state feeds on larger herbivores and unfortunate members of its own species. Maybe that's what happened to the one in the ghost forest. Maybe its brother ate it. They display a remarkable rate of growth. Quiet. Which shows no signs of stopping, suggesting they must abandon their hatching grounds before they grow too large and make for more open waters. Such as the dead zone. I called it the Void last episode. That's the name of the biome in the debug, but it's the dead zone is the proper name for it. The official name. I might nip over to my base down here just to refill my food and water, actually. You know, since I'm in the area. And then I'll head back out to the blood kelp and see about scanning an adult, which is going to be pretty terrifying, I think. And then just to wrap up the episode, what I might do is save and then go kamikaze out into the dead zone, just so you can see that. And then I might have a bit of a break before the next Subnautica episode after that. It'll be more than 2 days before the next Subnautica episode after this one. Probably. Okay, judging by the colour of the sky, it is now daytime. Don't know how long it's going to be daytime for, but it looks like it's daytime, which is good. Now, where is the danger noodle? Hey, crab squid. Danger noodle. This is where the bugger surprises me somehow. I don't think this should be hard to find. Unless they've gone missing as well. I've seen you enough times, where are you? No, but seriously. I'm wary of going too high because then I lose track of what's below me and I might drift out into the void because I don't know how close to the edge of the map I am. At all. Is that the dunes? Okay, seriously, where the hell is this guy? Honestly, ghost leviathans. Terrifying anytime you don't want to run into them. The moment you do want to run into them, they bloody go missing. Is this the dunes? Blood kelp 2. Blood kelp 2. Blood kelp 2. Is it still cast as blood kelp? That's the edge of the map. Okay. And it's getting dark. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Really? Is this what we're doing? You're just going to be a pain in my ass and be all missing. Reefbacks, ampeels, crab squid. Where the hell is Ghosty McGhostface? It's dark. I don't like this. I don't know where I am, really. Seriously. This is unnervingly disorientating. The hell? Am I at the edge of the map again? Yeah, I am. Hi, Warper. This blood kelp, look at this. Look how massive this blood kelp actually is when you can see it all. Did I just hear it? Also, how much time have I spent in the blood kelp? And I still haven't had that voice log come up. I think the trigger's broken. Didn't actually mean to click just then. Is that the ghost or is that ampeels making that noise? I don't know if you can even hear that noise. Might be too quiet on the video. There are 2 other ghost leviathans I could go for. I could head over there. There is a wreck I want to find in the Grand Reef that's much further out than the one I've been to. It should have a different sort of bed in it that I don't have. That's probably the only thing in there that's worth getting, but I could go to that wreck, and there are ghost leviathans in the area. 2 of them, unfortunately. Not the most appealing option, but it's an option. Yeah, I hear you, Reapers. I'm not sure I've ever been this far out into the Grand Reef. Not seeing the super noodles. While I was down in the Lost River at my base, there were magmarangs and red-eye eyes just hanging around, so I grabbed them. Also, apparently I'd never picked up a hoopfish before, so I've got those. I should probably drink some water. Anyway, this is the wreck. This appears to be the way in. Let's get my torch. So, primary thing I'm after here is a bed, of all things. I don't think there's anything else in here that I haven't already got. Oh, carry-all. Awesome. Wow, this is disorientating, because everything's on funny angles. Wall shelves I've already got. Let's pick up the bag. Why not? Wow, the angles are so wacky in here. I mean, I can handle wrecks that are at like 90-degree angles. Those are fine, because then everything's just a wall is a floor, is a floor is a wall. But this is at a jaunty angle, and it's really quite disorientating. I guess because the character tries to reorientate himself to be upright, so when you swim through, suddenly you then correct yourself, and it's like, wait, what angle am I at? Nutrient block. Nutrient block. Nothing else. Boring. God, the number of laser cutter doors. I'm probably going to have to go out and get air after opening this one. Just as a precaution. More passageways, yay. This is just a load of practically empty rooms and... what? Is there another section to this that I've not found yet? Because that appears to be everything. There's supposed to be like 3 PDAs as well. Can I see any signs of life? Nothing glowing in here other than the sparks. No other entrances? There's got to be another section to this wreck. There has to be. That can't be it. Nailed it. Surveillance log. Quilted double bed.
New PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
There should be more PDAs. Oh, there's a cap. I think there's supposed to be 3. That may have changed. The wiki may be outdated on that. Entirely possible. But I mean, I got the main thing I came for, which was the bed. I think that's it. I think that's all that's here. I suppose everything else might just be scattered on the ground out here, because I can see some fragments. Okay. But I wanted the bed. The bed was the main thing. Now, where are the danger noodles? I'm going to repair you, actually. Took a bit of a bump from a stray fish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
On the hunt for adult ghost leviathans. Okay, I just saw him. Where are you? Hi. You're a big boy, aren't you? Come back. Okay. Still terrifying, but contained. Can you not do that? That's really, really concerning when you do that. 80, 90. Now get out of here. Yeah, imagine 3 of those coming at you, because that's what could happen if you go out into the dead zone. Which I'm probably not going to do this episode, actually, because time's progressing on, and I want to go home, because he's up there. I'm just going to head down and stick to the seafloor on my way back. Bingo. Figured I'd dip into the deep Grand Reef on the way back, and it paid off. That's a good addition to my collection here. Fish, egg, awesome. Blueprints. What have I got blueprints for? The bed? What else? What else is it telling me? Oh, it'll be cooked. Cooked and cured. Poop fish. Okay. So, Ghost Leviathan. Approaching the size limit for sustainable organic life forms and has been designated Leviathan class. Adults have been encountered exclusively around the edges of the crater and react with extreme aggression. Hammerhead, cartilaginous extensions, ramming attacks, blah blah blah. Tearing through the flesh of any creature in range, all evidence indicates mature ghost leviathans feed on microscopic life forms in the waters around the edges of the inhabited zone. Their vicious attacks on interlopers to the domain are not predatory but territorial. Creature so vast requires a... What are you muttering about behind me? Requires a huge expanse of water to satisfy its daily calorie requirements. Torso, muscled interior body, translucent outer membrane, deep low-light environments. Condenses its entire body before lashing out with incredible speed. Probably migratory, likely born. Yeah, we know where they were born. Extreme threat, avoid the crater edge. I hear you guys muttering behind me. What else have we got? Just some stuff I scanned. Anchor pods. And the PDA. Surveillance log. Oh, okay. Suspicious keyword religious detected.
Suspicious keyword religious detected. Beginning automated recording.
I find a tendency amongst Alterans to think not only that you have it best, but that yours is the only way to have it at all. In the Mongolian states, we have the freedom to work for ourselves. Hey! Most of us are contractors. Joe owns her own company. Whose ship are you living on right now? Yours or Altera's? You do well to remember whose ship you're on, Mongolian. According to my religious beliefs, this ship belongs to us all. We're all part of the same system. The only difference between us is where we choose to draw lines. Wise words for someone from a cowboy corporation fighting over rocks in the far reaches of space.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm intrigued that it managed to start recording all of that based on that. Obviously, it must record all the time and then only save it. Anyway, I guess that is going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date what's going on. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Where it'll probably be time to start on the aquarium project properly. I have a thing for this. I'm doing a museum in Minecraft. I'm doing the aquarium here. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's the edge of the map, I think. No. It can't be. Not when my beacons are over there. That's just a deeper area, yeah. Right? Why did it go dark just there? Grand Reef. Grand Reef. That's weird. Anyway, rambling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.